rare condition this day and age to reading the good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even
Whatever.
guys.
Guys.
There must be some magic clue inside.
Oh, this scorching sun is just getting worse.
That's what you have to say after we spent hours following a promising lead to only end up hitting a dead end.
Be for real, we just started this case like 6 hours ago. We can't get everything right away. Plus, I blame the sun for burning my brain. I can barely think.
Hey, Delgado and Anderson still getting nowhere, I see. Even after winning the play.
Whatever. It's not like you two get anything with your case.
What do you guys think about Officer Higgins and Pennington?
Well, they're good, but I don't really get along with Pennington. I don't know why. She's always picking a fight with me. Maybe she just don't like me?
Yeah, it sometimes feels tense whenever they're together in a room.
Ugh, I just want to find the victims and throw the bad guys in jail. It doesn't even sound that hard.
You want to put someone behind bars when we have no suspects? But Officer Higgins, I thought she was some random British girl from like, you know, a little chick from there, but no, she's alright. She's like her, but like without the iceberg and all. I like her.
Technically, I'm not entirely wrong. Almost all the victim families say they have no reason to just disappear. It's clear someone is holding them against their will.
I don't know. But one thing for sure is all these cases do connect with each other. I mean, come on. What are the chances of 14 predators going missing at once?
Of course, Officer Anderson. Like, you're a genius. Who would have figured it out?
But for real though, the scratch mark we found scared me half to death.
They were rather vicious. I don't know if the poor guy like...
Wait, did you say marks? As in claw marks? We found them too.
Wait, where do you guys find it?
Well, we find it when we pop a pickpocket at the central part. It's a bummer we couldn't get any more clue on the claw marks. But I think it's a really significant clue for us to dig around.
That is actually pretty interesting. Maybe we could trace those claw marks and get something from it.
Well, lucky for us, I checked database before I had this trip this morning, and I found several claw marks that are pretty sus.
Right, we haven't figured where the claw marks come from, or as in what animal.
That's what me and Officer Anderson are going to do right after break.
Ugh, this is driving me nuts. Want to grab some donuts before we hit the street?
We have those every day, aren't you bored? Let's get just that Chili's hot dog next to the pharmacy.
Oh, now those are good. Especially their chili special.
Oh my god, for real? I heard they were spicy good.
But I don't like spicy. Then just get the plain dog. What's so hard about that?
What about Officer Delgado and Anderson? What do you actually think of them?
I don't like her. Like, nah. This just not my type though. Like, ew, she's annoying.
Hey guys, do you know that newbie?
Judy, yeah? What about her?
So what do you guys actually think about Judy?
You first. Judy, I like her, but she's just so dedicated, you know.
Yeah, I like her too. Sometimes.
Nothing really, but she seems so dedicated.
And then all of a sudden, when it'll fade away, eventually.
But did you see how she was handing out those parking tickets? It was like she's handing out flyers.
So, what do you guys think about Judy?
Well, she's good to be honest. Just like, you know, newbie in general.
Well, you know, the first thing I heard about her was like, she comes from a farm. And like, I've always been curious about farms. And I heard like, I think her farm was like, they grew like carrots and all. I'm like, oh, I'm curious about that, you know, like. But yeah, she's alright, I think. Yeah.
I thought you don't like carrots.
I want to see like how they grow, you know, like farm. It's all cute, and they get like those cute, you know, like.
Ice. By now, she's probably on her 200. She seems cool here.
Yeah, I mean like first bunny graduated on top of her class in the academy. That's something.
Don't flatter her too much. None of us have even talked to her yet, and she literally talked back to the chief on her first day.
Cut her some slack. She's new to all of this.
Yeah. Plus, there's probably a reason why she got in here, even if we don't know.
So I feel bad. She's still not ready for what's gonna come to her being a cop. It ain't always fighting crime and solving mysteries, you know.
Yeah, I remember those days. Just so hopeful and thinking I'm gonna save the world. And I'm waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Should we invite her to our night out on Saturday?
We totally should. She would appreciate it like a warm welcome.
Ooh, yes, we should order the extra special meat and extra chicken wings. I've been craving those all week.
Wait. You mean our weekly dine out at Karen's Diner?
Duh.
What's wrong with that?
Saturday nights are our nights. Like, just 4 of us. It's our thing. Why would you want some newbie joining us?
It's not harmful in any way. You just don't like her, do you?
She seems such a goody two shoes, and you know how I don't really trust people like that.
Just this once, please. Next week it'll all go back to the usual.
This one.
Well, time is almost up. We should get going soon.
Oh, I'm so sick of this case. Every lead just leads us to nothing. Can we go a bit later?
At this rate, we will never solve it if you're like that.
The more I think about it, the more I want to give up. Oh, I just want to live.
And I want donuts.
And sleep.
And donuts.
Anderson, I like her, but she just like donuts so much. It's annoying actually.
Stop being sad to Donner, you two. We're literally already onto something. Since we are so sure these 14 cases to connect to each other, for now, we just have to find more and more clues.
Yeah, Officer Pennington is right. We just need to find more clues. Let's just the victim's path once again and look harder. Maybe there's something we missed. Then let's revisit the owner of this cafe nearby. I want to ask her a few questions.
That reminds me, we haven't interviewed one more witness. Let's get interviewed too.
Huh? You guys still haven't interviewed all the witnesses? What have you been doing all day?
Oh, hush it. The chief asked us for a favor before getting to the case because he knows we don't slack off like it too.
Whatever. We're gonna take the first one and we try the test first.
Sure. We'll see about that. Let's go. Fine. See you later.
Alright,